Well, welcome back, guys. I wasn't sure I was going to make this video or not, but like I said, I've got lots of stuff going on in my property. Another project here. That's why this channel is all over the place. So I hope you like it. There's not just one thing I'm particularly into, as you can see. So this here is my 63 Ragtop. I'm going to be going through this. I guess I should have started this YouTube thing a while back when I was building this car, tearing it apart and redoing it all, but man, this thing has come a long way. She's close for paint on the body, but I might do videos with it showing the paint and all, but man, this thing, I've probably got 7 to 10 patch panels in this. Whole front end was cut off, re-welded in, redone. I've done everything, including the body, or the pan, new pan, put in the frame, and brand new motor, all rebuilt by myself. This is a car I'm going to build, I'm going to drive, and I'm going to show. Not going to be a full-on show car, but it's going to be pretty nice, and I'm going to do it all myself. So kind of unusual. Not very many guys do this, but as you can see, she's pretty nice. Getting her all ready for paint. And of course, there's Gigi girl hanging out with me, my best buddy. So yeah, this is the 63. I'm probably going to be doing some videos on this after I get going on it today. I'm going to start masking it up and getting it all cleaned up, getting the body ready to spray. It's going to go white. That was a big choice. Just decided not to go super flashy and just go white. And with the chrome, I'll show you guys the pan and body on another video, or maybe I'll tag it into this video. But all these quarters were cut off, replaced. Heater channels completely cut out and replaced by me, welded in. Bottoms of the door frames completely cut off, replaced and re-welded. And all this has been, all primered and welded all in. So, it turned out really, really nice. It was really a lot of work to get all this done. If you've ever done Volkswagen Bug, I'm going to tell you right now, they are a lot of work because there is nothing flat on them. They are all round. And so sanding all these panels and trying to make them all match with the door and all is a lot of work. So yeah, and these bumper brackets cut off, we re-welded those on. This whole back section here basically been reworked. I wanted this to stay original. I didn't want to have to put a patch panel on here, so I reworked and re-welded all this, refabbed these holes right here. These are actually made by me. Yeah, this side was cut off. This was completely rusted out where it mounts to the body or to the frame. I had to cut this entire section out of here, and it starts from like down here and it goes all the way up. You can buy these patch panels that go in here and then re-weld them in. But anyway, yeah, a lot of work. But she's a numbers matching 63 Volkswagen Bug. So when I'm done, here's the rag. She should be pretty nice. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to start getting this thing masked up, and then I'll probably bring you back in. All right, thanks, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're in the shop. Quick little video here. I'm putting these all together as I go along here, but this is the 63 project. I'm getting ready for paint tomorrow. Getting the shop all masked up and getting the car all masked up, ready to go. As you can see, pretty much got everything all masked. So I'm just kind of doing this in steps and stages so you guys can kind of see the process. It's been a long time coming, getting this ready. You might not look like it, but this has been years in the making. This car was completely rusted out, top to bottom. I can't tell you how much rust and panels I've cut off this thing and replaced. But it is all sanded down to 800 grit and ready for paint. So it's a big day tomorrow. show you what I'm going to use. This is no show car or anything like that. I just want it to look nice. It's DIY shit, man. So what I'm using is going to be Restoration Shop urethane base coat with medium hardener, or the medium reducer. And then we're going with the Restoration Shop Premium European Clear Coat. This is a little bit of an upgrade. It costs a little bit more for this clear, but supposedly it has more of a sheen and shine to it and a little more protection from the sun. So anyway, that's what we're using. It is going to be Oxford White. I went back and forth on a lot of colors, but Oxford White is the choice. And once we get her sprayed tomorrow, I'll bring you guys in. I might do a time lapse on spray. I'm not sure, but yeah, she's ready to go. I mean, baby smooth everywhere to a 600. And yeah, we'll bring you back tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like, subscribe button. If you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just starting out on this YouTube stuff, so hopefully I can get an audience. If you guys kind of like this kind of stuff, please let me know. Yeah, so this is the 63 and Ragtop, all original, numbers matching. Yeah, we'll bring you back tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it. Alright guys, welcome back. Just got done spraying this a little while ago, letting it flash off before I put the clear coat on. This particular paint, if you do use this brand, says to wait 8 hours before spraying. So I'm new to that. That usually I put clear on within 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there, but this one says to wait 8 hours. I don't know if I'm going to wait that long, but basically I think you just want all the solvents to off gas out of the urethane paint before you put your clear on. So anyway, it turned out pretty nice, I will say. There is hardly anything in this paint. I mean, it's pretty amazing, actually. Came out really clean. I have one run. Where is it? Let's see if I can show you guys, but there's a little run here, and I'll fix it. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick up on this, but yeah, see it right there? Right in that little valley right there. But that's okay. One run, I'll take it out of the whole job. Turned out pretty nice, so just bring you guys back in here to show you what's going on. Stay tuned, and we'll get ready to spray this clear, and I'll bring you back for that. All right, thanks guys. Well, all right, welcome back guys. Here we are in the garage. It's a day later. I let this set overnight, but yeah, kind of hard to see in here, little shadows and stuff. But she's all in clear. I wanted to bring you back just to show you. Did turn out really, really well at first, and I'll explain. It is super shiny and really nice. I did get one flaw, which I think I'm gonna have to, you can see it right there, there's a little bug landed in there, but it is super nice. I'll probably have to sand this panel, get that bug out of the clear, and then I'll probably have to mask everything off and re-clear this panel. So if I can't get that bug out of the clear with just sanding it and buffing. So anyway, this is the TCP Global paint and clear. It was a little warm yesterday, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to see it on camera, but if you look at it in the light, you can see it. I got what they call solvent pop or micro pop, where you get these little tiny, looks like pinhead bumps on the paint. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but anyway, they're there. And it's from basically a lot of things, but I think I rushed putting the clear coat on before the other first layer you put on. You have to wait a certain amount of time. Well, I didn't do that. I only waited like 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most before I started over. And so it got what they call micro pop. So anyway, I'm not going to explain all that, but yeah, just wanted to bring you in here and show you what she looks like. It is, it does look nice, but I'm going to have to try to sand and buff all this micro pop out. So anyway, there you go guys. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. I'll show you real quick. This is the European clear. There's the number, restoration shops. You can go online. TCP Global sells this. That's their brand. It did flow really nice, and it did go on really nice. So other than my mess up and trying to rush it, it would have came out perfect. But all right guys, we're going to be putting this on the pan next, and once I get going on that, I'll probably just shoot videos of that. So I did shoot a video with me spraying, so I'll throw that in this video as well. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would greatly appreciate the help on that. So thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.